Ooh, where's the ad? Yes, there's no ad. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Know Your Insurance with Madison General Insurance Company Limited. This show is brought to you by Madison General Insurance Company Limited. This is Insurance Week 2021 with the theme Building a Confidence Insurance with a Confident Future with Insurance. Today, I am joined by three underwriters by Madison General who are all going to discuss three different products that we actually offer here at Madison General Insurance. My contest, my panelists today, Pundu Mtale, Muyana Silishebo, and Mr. Wali Posen Wali Amonza. We will start right with our first panelist, who is in the Agric department at Madison General Insurance, and he's the underwriter in the agricultural department. And I'll be speaking with Mpundu Mutale. Mpundu Mutale, welcome to Know Your Insurance with Madison today on our live broadcast show. Welcome. Mpundu. Mpundu, are you there? Can you hear us, please? I see you're in the broadcast. As we wait for Mpundu to come through and discuss agri insurance, I'm your host today for Know Your Insurance of Madison General. My name is Mutinta Maia. I'm an assistant underwriter at Madison General as well. For this week is as Insurance Week. We're here to make sure we build a confident future for our clients with insurance. And that way we mean we're able to constantly innovate and develop ways to constantly serve our clients to make sure that their futures are set with Madison General Insurance so they can be comfortable as they prepare for future financial challenges. Today, we're going to discuss agri insurance, engineer insurance, various other policies as well, including motor as we are as well in the renewal period. So I encourage most of you as well to go and get that motor insurance and renew every insurance that you have, for we are securing our future. That being said, I'd like to go to and ask our first panelist who is here to discuss agriculture insurance.
Good morning, Mutinta. Am I audible?
Welcome.
Morning, Mutinta, and morning to everybody that's logged on.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm very fine, thank you.
That's great. That's great. Today we are talking about agriculture insurance. And as I alluded earlier to our viewers, we are speaking about agriculture insurance, and you are the underwriter at Madison General. Kindly tell us, what is agriculture insurance?
Thank you, Mutinta. So basically, agriculture insurance is a form of asset protection that farmers and agriculture producers purchase from us as insurance companies to be covered against unforeseen losses from weather-related and production-related risks. The sort of assets that we are covering range from crop livestock, agriculture equipment, and general on-farm property.
Thank you very much. What value are our clients expected to draw from purchasing agriculture insurance, seeing as we've been encouraged as we are in the new era to focus more on farming and agriculture? and it is the way to go. So, what would you tell our clients to value most about purchasing agriculture insurance?
Well, Mtinta, I think everybody who's in the agriculture space is aware that weather-related risks are the principal cause of disruption in the agriculture value chain, as they tend to affect the primary production with regards to agriculture. And most of these risks are beyond the control of the farmer, as we may be aware. So agriculture insurance allows the farmer to share the risk with us as the insurance company. And in the event of an unfortunate event, such as floods, for instance, disease outbreak, the farmers are able to recover the loss of investment and reinvest back into their farm. Now, this is very important as we are in an area where there's increased climate variability. There's always an increasing shift in the growing conditions, making it very difficult for farming to be predictable. At farm level, also, it enables build resilience against productivity shocks that our farmers do face, and therefore making it more sustainable, making the production more sustainable. And when we look at it on a national level, it also helps in contributing to the food security and also propels other sectors such as agriculture credit.
Right. Thank you for that. In your words, how has Madison General's journey with journey been in relation with agriculture insurance?
Well, as a company, we have been offering agriculture insurance since our incorporation as a short-term provider in 2005. And from this period, we have transitioned into being a household name on the market as we provide insurance for both commercial farmers, and also recently we have aggressively tapped into the small scale market segment. So our journey has been exciting to date. We have managed to work with both segments, both the commercial and also working with the small scale farming segment.
That's great to hear. So it's safe to say that Madison General is on track with agriculture insurance and making sure we continue to provide a secure product for our clients.
Yes,
Going
definitely so.
forward, yes, thank you. With agriculture insurance, are you able to give us specifics under this portfolio so that for the next client who actually is thinking of making sure they can get agriculture insurance, but they're not sure what they can insure or what the product covers, can you give us a scope of what is actually on this portfolio as agriculture insurance?
Okay, thanks. So basically, we have basically three broad classes. We have the crop insurance, and on this we cover both weather-related risks and social risks that affect the crop that's standing in the field. And these are risks such as fire, flood, drought, hailstorm, wind damage, frost. These are all insurable. And when we look at the crops that we cover under the crop segment, we do both the summer crops, which is the maize, which is the staple crop in Zambia, soya beans. We also do the winter crops, which is the wheat and the barley, which is mostly done on commercial level in Zambia. We also do the fruit trees and the plantation crops. These include the coffees, the sugars that are grown, also mostly grown on a commercial level. And then we have the other segment, which is the livestock segment. So under the livestock segment, the livestock that we do cover is cattle, dairy, and beef on both sides. We cover goats and sheep, pigs, as well as chickens. And the cover is mainly for loss of an animal due to disease, illness, theft, accidents, and emergency slaughter in case of an emergency condition.
Thank you for that. That's very insightful on what we can cover. My next question would be, what has been the experience at MGen with agriculture insurance and the market feedback? Are you able to give us an insight on that?
Yes, sure. Since we began to write the line of business, the most demand has really come from the commercial farmers. I think that's also an issue to do with the notion that insurance is mainly for the rich. And with farming, usually the commercial farmers are perceived the more established. So we've mostly dealt with commercial farmers through our inception, through tie-ups with the banks. But over time, the medium scale and the small scale segment has been drawn as part of our priority as well. This is because the huge shocks of climate risks are really affecting them because of their production mainly being rain fed, and they are still using the traditional methods of agriculture. Therefore, they are more prone to climate effects and climate risks. And it is therefore imperative that we bridge the gap, this insurance gap that we have between the commercial farmers and the small scale farmers. So at this point, we are still promoting the commercial farmer segment, but we're also working towards increasing the uptake amongst the medium scale and the small scale farmer segment.
Okay. What does the future hold for Madison General in the agricultural sector?
Well, for us as Madison General, the aim is really to drive an inclusive agriculture sector. I think one that is self-sustaining, one that utilizes insurance also as a risk management tool, both on the commercial segment and on the small scale segment as well, and perhaps drive a voluntary uptake. Mostly with the small scale segment, we've really had to work with aggregators and mostly on programs which insurance is actually taken up involuntarily. But I think our aim is really to drive that voluntary uptake of insurance, to get people interested in agriculture insurance and to get the agriculture sector more sustaining and more self-resilient. So we will also continue to explore products that are suited for both segments and that our farmers do relate with and our farmers are actually comfortable with. We are also looking at exploring basically new products that we can include on our portfolio. We're exploring aquaculture insurance and also other ways in which we can better the existing products of livestock insurance and crop insurance products.
Okay. To that viewer that may be here right now listening to our insurance talk for Insurance Week today, what would be your last uh, requests or remarks regarding agriculture insurance, and how would you sway them to make sure they can insure their agriculture, their crops, their dairy as well, and their animals as there? What would you actually give as your closing remarks, and how would you win them over?
Um, I think agriculture is it's time, and I think the drive also right now is to consider agriculture as a business. And it really doesn't matter at what level you are actually doing it. As long as there's actually an investment into your production, there's an investment into your farm, there is need to secure that investment, especially in the times that we're living in now. And as Madison General Insurance, we're ready to partner with you to actually guide you through the transition, the commercialization, whether you're a small scale farmer, you're a medium scale farmer, to be your risk partner through it. And we are open to work with all our farmers, medium scale, small scale farmers, commercial farmers, and we look forward to building a good relationship with them and seeing them grow.
Right. Thank you so much, Mpundu Mtale, for giving us that insight on agriculture insurance and how Madison General is able to take care of their clients and be able to know that they are secure and their future is also secure. Literally following up with our theme for Insurance Week this week. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Mtinta.
Right. We will now go to an ad break before I go to our next panelist. Our next panelist is going to be Muviana Silishabo. Our ad will be up and I'll come through. Thank you. It's Insurance Week 2021 with the theme Creating a Confident Future with Insurance. With this theme, it draws our attention to the future and how we can prepare for future financial challenges. They say the future belongs to those who prepare for it. Likewise, when people prepare for future financial challenges, they are most likely to succeed as individuals, communities, and organizations. As Madison General Insurance Company Zambia Limited, we are constantly innovating and developing ways to serve our clients better and therefore making sure their future is secure. With policies like motor, home insurance, group personal accident, house owners insurance, and many other policies, with MGen, you are covered. In addition, with our online system, you are able to buy your motor insurance and your home insurance from the comfort of your home. We managed to speak to one of our clients, and this is what they had to say about Madison General and our products.
My name is Daniel Andrew Chileshe, and my family and I have been insuring with Madison General Insurance Company for over 6 years. Over the last 6 years, we have insured multiple home and vehicle assets in both Lusaka and Livingston. We have received tremendous customer care from MGen. Their underwriting team are friendly, efficient, and always ready to assist. They even remind us to renew our policies before they even expire. Being a very busy person, I sometimes renew our policies through MGen's vast online platforms, such as the MGen online app. The easy-to-use customer interface, as well as the efficiency of the app, ensures that we are able to renew our policy in maximum 5 minutes. You too can experience this excellent customer service by simply purchasing your insurance from Madison General Insurance Company. As a family, we feel it's worth it because of the empathy, the friendliness, the efficiency, and the family which we have certainly become a part of. We love MGen, and it's certainly worth it.
Welcome back to our viewers. My next panelist is Mr. Mubiana Silishabo, who is a customer relations manager here at Madison General Insurance. He'll be here to discuss business all risks for our viewers and how we are able to prepare for it and what it entails and what business all risks insurance is. Please help me welcome Mubiana Silishabo. Mubiana, welcome. Slight delay on my second panelist. Apologies on that delay. I think my panelist is having challenges to come into our meeting. If possible, I would ask if my third panelist is available. Well, I have three panelists for this meeting and for this webinar for Know Your Insurance or Risks. And I'll ask, is Mr. William Wansa ready to actually come through so we can discuss three different policies?
Good morning.
Welcome, Mr. William Wansa. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Great, thanks. With you, we're going to be discussing three different policies that Madison General offers. And we're going to start with good morning, yes. So we're going to start with the first topic being engineering. Engineering is one of the policies that we offer here at Madison General Insurance. Can you tell us more about that?
Good morning, all our blog team. I'm someone underwriter at MGen. Today we want to talk about engineering insurance. This is the insurance policy which is very important in that huge sums of money are involved in putting up this kind of projects. So in engineering insurance, we have several kind of policies, and let me mention just a few. We have an insurance policy called direction or risk. This is an insurance cover that is This is an insurance cover involved in setting up and testing of plant and machinery. What is covered is, machineries which can be erected or put together. And the risks which are involved are fire, lightning, water damage or windstorm. Then there's an element of theft which should be accompanied by forcible entry or exit to the premises. Impact by object is also included in this policy. Electric or mechanical breakdown to the product being erected is also covered. Accidental damage and fault in erection is also covered by this policy. Then we have one other important product called machinery breakdown. This insurance is meant for machines which are usually stationary in a manufacturing or an office environment. We can talk of genset or machines which are used in the production line. Here what we cover is sudden and unforeseen physical loss or damage other than fire to machinery whilst they are on the premises, where they are at work or at rest, from any cause that is not specifically excluded. What we mean here is that there are certain risks which are not covered, like political risks, terrorism risks, so these are excluded. Then we have another policy which is quite important, which is called electronic equipment. Electronic equipment is an insurance cover that protects the insured against computer-related risks and equipment that can be also used in the hospital. And again here, the coverage is for unforeseen and sudden physical loss or damage from any cause not specifically excluded. Then the other important policy is called contractors policy. This is a material damage insurance policy, and it covers the insured against engineering works, civil engineering works. That's what we can
Okay.
say briefly about the engineering policy.
Thank you very much for that. Kindly share more on what contractor all risks policy is all about.
So contractor audit is an insurance, like I have mentioned in my introduction, which covers material damage in civil engineering works. So it covers things like building, which is under construction, and building can include a lot of um, risks. It can include houses, it can include bridges, it can include roads, it can include uh, water works, all sorts of building, and these are civil works. And what we cover here, the main risks are fire, explosion, and we can also cover theft. And theft includes forcible entry to the premises or exit. And the insured can also include plants, uh, machinery, or content on site. And these, again, the coverage is the same. That is fire, burglary, and theft.
Thank you very much. What I would like to ask you, who can take up a contractor's or risk insurance here at Madison General?
Thank you so much for that important question, Kinta. It's very important to mention that in a contractor or risk policy, there are three parties who are involved. Uh, there's what we call the principal, who is the owner of the project, or the principal can also be called the employer. Then there are professional people, like we call them consultants, who can help to verify the project and assist the owner of the project to guide accordingly. Then we have the main people who are the contractors, the people who are to bring up this product. So the
People who
people who
can
can be
ensure
insured
the
in
risk
this
policy
policy
are
are
the principal and
the
the
contractor. So what is important is that they need to complete what we call a proposal form. The proposal form will tell us more about the people who want to insure the product. It will tell us more about the risk involved, the values of the machinery, the plants, and the value of the building which they want to erect. So they will give us a lot of information, because in this kind of policy, there's also what we call third-party risk, third-party insurance, which covers loss or injury to other people. They are also covered under this policy. Though the proposal form will tell us more to what extent the insurance company is going to pay under this policy. So basically, the proposal form is very key in telling us more about the risk. It will give us the detailed plans for the project to come up and a lot of other information necessary for us at MGen to rate this risk accordingly.
All right. Thank you so much for that insight. We move to another topic that you're going to give us more insight on, which is motor insurance, which most of us have an idea what it covers, but then would like to always broaden the aspect of what people know already and to give more knowledge as that. So, what I would ask you is, what is motor insurance? Can you give us an insight on that?
Thank you so much, Mutinta. Motor insurance is one of the very important insurance cover that MGen is providing. So motor insurance is basically insurance for motor vehicles.
Okay. What are the types of policies that are covered MGen offers under the motor insurance? What are the types of covers that MGen offers on motor insurance?
Thank you once again, Mutinta. We have a lot of cover that we are providing as MGen, and the following are the cover that we provide. Is what we call act cover. This insurance is the lowest in scope in that the law in Zambia requires anyone who has a motor vehicle, as long as it is uh, capable of moving on the roads of Zambia, that the motorist should have this kind of policy. And basically what it covers is injury or death to third parties. And the law states that if someone is injured or killed, the insurance policy should pay up to 50,000 kwacha. And if more than one person is involved, we can pay up to 100,000 kwacha. So basically, this is all about the act. But we have another insurance policy called third party insurance policy. Third party includes the act cover I've mentioned, but the difference is that it includes the element of property damage. So if the one who is insured damages other people's property, this policy will come in. Yeah. Then we have what we call third-party fire and theft. In addition to what I've mentioned, now the one who has insured the vehicle can be covered against the risk of theft. So if the vehicle is stolen, this policy will come in also and theft. And The other important policy is called comprehensive. Comprehensive includes all I've mentioned, the three policies I've mentioned, but it includes also accidental damage to the vehicle. Then on these policies, we have also what we call motor traders internal and motor traders external. So these, like the name suggests, it's for motor traders, people who are dealing in motor vehicle. It can be people who are selling vehicles or people who are repairing vehicles. In other words, garages or well, the people are selling vehicles. So basically, it covers them against the loss they may suffer when they are selling the vehicles. The vehicles can be damaged in the workshop. The vehicle can be damaged when they are testing them by the client. So this kind of policies will come in and pay. It includes also the element of third party where the vehicle is being tested on the public road and one causes an accident. So this is all about the motor traders internal and external policies.
Thank you so much for that. Kindly tell us more about the comprehensive cover and tell us why someone should take up this cover.
Okay, comprehensive insurance is very, very important in that someone who is insured under comprehensive, one, they know what they are doing. Comprehensive, it means if your vehicle is damaged, the insurance company will come in and pay for the damage that you suffer. It also includes, like I mentioned, the risk of third parties. That is, if you damage someone's property or you injure or kill someone, will come in. Now, comprehensive is very important policy in that it also protects you against other things like medical expenses if you suffer an injury in an accident. It can also, we can also help you. Say you have an accident, maybe you are going to a far place and you have maybe a small damage to your vehicle, but you can't continue the damage. All you need to do is to uh, report to Madison and explain the circumstances. We will ask you just to give us the photos of the damage and we can allow you to repair the damage so that you continue with your journey or activities. Then we have what we call loss of use for some executive policies, where if you damage someone's, if you are involved in an accident and your vehicle cannot move, we can provide alternative vehicles so that you continue with your activities. Then we have what we call personal accident cover, where you are injured, we can pay up to a certain limit. So comprehensive is quite wide in the scope and it protects the insured against so many, many things.
Thank you so much for that. How can our clients buy our products?
Okay. The good thing about MGen is that we have a lot of media you can use to access our policies. We have agents who are everywhere in our country. So, so someone can buy insurance policies from our agents. Mostly you find them at post office, at RATSA offices, and they are mobile. Then also you can buy insurance online. You can come to our website, which is www.madison.co.zm. There you can be guided on how to buy insurance online. Also, we have branch networks throughout the country, so you can access the services there also. So the other important thing is that also we are also linked with the RATSA, so you can also buy uh, road tax from Madison General Insurance.
Thank you so much. And that's a great initiative that we're literally telling our clients that even as you come through to buy your motor insurance, you're able to get your road tax as well, because once you get it online, it's immediately uploaded to the RATSA system. So that's another benefit that I've gotten from you. Thank you so much for that. The next cover you can actually give us more insight on and tell us about is the domestic cover, which is house owners and householders policies. You're very passionate about this policy that I know as a client, as a underwriter at Madison General. Kindly tell us, what is the domestic package insurance?
So indeed, I'm very passionate about this type of insurance cover we MGen offer. The reason being that most of our the public or the citizens in Zambia don't know much about this insurance. Uh, I'm passionate in that you see most of the people who acquire homes or houses, they invest a lot of money to put up a structure. It takes a lot of investment for someone to come up with a house or a home as it were. So this kind of insurance policy covers uh, the structure, should I say, the building, and building we mean private building, private dwelling house. So if you have a plot, you have a, where you have put up a main building, which we call a private dwelling house, the pathway where we call them now pathway where vehicles can pass. You have put up pavers there. You have a servant's quarter. You have outward buildings, with like maybe a guard room, water tank. Those things can be covered under this policy.
Okay. Um, Tell me, can you differentiate between the house owner's policy and the householder's policy? I know most people get confused if they think it's one, but then they actually are different with those who own property and those who rent. Can you tell us the difference between the two, please?
Okay, house owners, like I was explaining, is the insurance for the physical uh, structure which you have put up, uh, at your floor. Okay, we are talking of a private dwelling house, like I said. We are talking of for servants' quarter within the same yard. We are talking of the pathways, swimming pool if it is there. Those are the cover that is found under house owner. Maybe it's important also for me to mention what is covered here. So the house owner
Yes.
policy will cover the insured against fire. It will cover the insured against the lightning, that is lightning damaging this property. It will also include domestic explosion, and domestic explosion here we mean uh, explosion that can occur to things fitted to the house which are used for domestic purposes. An example would be the stove or the geyser. If this explode and damage the structure, we'll come in and pay for the damage. It also includes the element of theft, which again, theft is qualified to say it should be accompanied by violent entry or exit to the premises. So
Okay.
the difference again when it comes to the house orders is a coverage involved in covering the content inside the home, and this policy can be taken as one, householders and house owners. So section 1 is for the building, the one I explained. Then section 2, we have the one for the content. Now the contents are also divided into uh, two parts. We have what we call big items like the dining room, the sofas, the bed mattress, the kitchen unit. Those can be insured under Section A. And what is covered, like I mentioned, the main one is fire, lightning, explosion, and accidental damage, including theft, which is qualified, I have explained. But the other section, which is under section B, is called all risk section. This is meant to cover electronic equipment and other things which you which the insured can easily move from home. Things like clothing can be covered under the all risk section, but things like uh, fridge, smart TVs can be also covered under the all risk section. But yeah, to answer the question correctly for you, the householders is for contents in the home. House owners is for physical structure. But maybe let me mention the other important thing is that this policy also includes the element of what we call loss of land. So that is if your house is damaged and you are inconvenienced in a way that you can't continue living in your property. Madison can provide the cost of land to find another alternative uh, dwelling house. Obviously, it is limited in terms of what we can pay out. Then let me also mention one important element to this kind of policy. There's an element of what we call liability section. That is the ability that you can owe the third parties. If, for example, you have dogs at your house and the dogs goes out and bites someone, you can be sued legally, and Madison will be able to pay for that kind of liability. Obviously, the amount is limited in scope, but there's that kind of protection that Madison is offering. Thank you so much. I hope I've answered accordingly.
Thank you so much. Yes, you have actually. So I've known that if I'm living in a rental property, the best insurance cover to get is the householders policy. And if I own a property, I'm able to get house owners because there's a differentiation, but I'll still be covered either way by Medicine General, making sure that my future is secured. Thank you so much for that. I'd like to ask, why should someone take up this policy, the insurance policy under all risk? This is all risk and house owners insurance or householders insurance. Why is it so important for us to take it?
Like I explained in Kinta, this uh, kind of investment is huge. Just imagine you lose your house, you need to spend a lot of money on it. For example, you bought a house valued at 1 million and it is gutted by fire today. Where are you going to get such kind of money? It will take a lot of effort, if any. We have seen a lot of people go to cry to the government for help, but you can avoid such kind of thing because MGen is there. It will protect you, and the amount of money which is paid under this policy are quite minimal. So
Got
the most
it.
important is to protect oneself against all these risks. You can be sued if you I mean against liability. If, like I explained, your dog bites someone and someone is well maybe killed or injured as a result of that, you can pay huge sums of money, but money is there to protect you. So this kind of policy is very important because it will continue protecting you and you have that confidence that insurance is there and you continue living the way you want.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. In conclusion, can you tell us what is required for someone to come through and apply for this insurance cover, particularly? What would they need to come with when they come to either to our any of our offices just to get that insurance?
Thank you so much once again, Ms. Nita. Again, the proposal form, which is the document which the client has to complete, is very important document because will give us a summary of what the insured wants to insure. It will spell out the value of the property, It will spell out the liability that will be needed. It will give us more insight of the content that someone wants to insure. So basically what is needed is a client to complete a proposal form. Then we will advise them what to do next. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much. Why should people insure their risks with Madison General? Can you tell us and say, please insure with Madison General, but then this is the most important reason? What would you say, just in conclusion for that?
Thank you so much, Mutinka. Yeah, MGen has been in Zambia for a long time. One important thing is that this is a local company. It's going nowhere. All the investment is in Zambia. That's one important thing. Then the services which Madison MGen is providing is quite excellent. The service is too good. We have so many platforms which can make it easier for our clients to access our services. Like I've mentioned, people can buy using the internet, people can use our toll-free number, which is 4848, all networks, and our executive call center people are there to help. Basically, MGen is there and is one of the leaders in this industry, and the service is just too good.
Thank you so much, Mr. William Wansa. Thank you so much for giving us an insight on the three policies that we spoke about, being engineer insurance, household insurance, and motor insurance as well. Thank you for your time, and may you have a good day. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much, Mr. and have a great day.
Thank you so much. With that ending, we'll go to another ad break, and we will come back with Mr. Muriana Silishebo, my third panelist, who will come back and talk to us about business or risks insurance. Thank you. Mr. Walian,
Help stop the spread of COVID-19 by avoiding. In order to give road users easy access to insurance and road tax, Madison General Insurance Company Limited and RATSA have introduced QR code certificates. This means you can print road tax and insurance on standard white A4 paper. But how do you make sure your certificates are valid? Easy! Here's how. Only buy from authorized sales representatives, accredited insurance brokers, or directly from our offices. Buy insurance and road tax online from online.madison.co.zm. Scan your certificates using a QR code scanner, which can be downloaded from the Google Play Store or the App Store.
Call 4848. MGen. It's worth it.
Welcome back to our viewers. We're now in our third segment of speaking to my third panelist, being Muviana Silishabo. He's a customer relations manager here at Madison General Insurance, and he's going to be speaking to us about business or risks insurance. I'm hoping he'll be able to get onto our call right now, and I'll ask Mr. Muviana, please welcome to our show and kindly give us an insight on what business or risks insurance is and how it is covered by Madison General Insurance.
Hi, Mtinta. Good morning.
Good morning, Muviana. How are you?
I'm okay. How's the morning?
It's okay, thank you. Little
Wonderful.
weather is tricky, but then it's good. Welcome to the show.
Welcome viewers to the show. Madison General Insurance, the best insurance company in Zambia. We will be talking about business or risks insurance.
So, can you kindly share with us what is business or risks insurance?
Uh, Business or risk insurance is the insurance which covers office equipment, which covers laptops, printers, servers, and other cell phones, tablets. Basically, this insurance can be bought by any organization, can be a church, can be a school, and a company, an embassy. Once you buy this kind of insurance, to be able to cover your assets and you have a peace of mind whilst you work.
Okay. Kindly explain to us the scope of cover that this insurance policy has.
Basically, the scope of cover is to cover damage to your office equipment, laptops, tablets, phones, a saver against fire, theft, or damage. What we mean by theft is maybe your people breaking into your office by forcible entry. They break in and they steal maybe their laptops. Then you're able to, once you get your police report and give us quotations, Madison will be, no time, you'll be able to compensate you.
Thank you.
As well as they come to there to cover your phones as well. For
Yes.
example, maybe you have got your phone, somebody steals your phone or you drop your phone is damaged. You'll be able to claim from the insurance company provided you give us all the documentation in place, the quotations, and the police report.
Thank you for that. Kindly tell us what are the benefits of getting a business or risk insurance policy as a business owner?
The benefits that it gives you a peace of mind as a business owner. You don't need to worry about your assets being stolen or damaged because in case of a fire or theft, Madison will be able to compensate you and put you back in the financial position you were before your equipment was damaged or stolen. For example, maybe a company has got a server and have invested a lot of money into buying this server. Once the server is destroyed by fire, Madison Insurance will be able to compensate you and you'll be able to buy a new server and you continue with your business.
Okay. As a business owner and one who wants to actually get this policy, what would they need to come to our offices for them to try and acquire this policy? What would be their
Bas-
requirements?
the requirements that they need to come to our office, they need to give us a schedule of the assets which they want to insure and the values. From there, we'll be able to calculate for them premium, which is the amount which they'll be able to pay to purchase this kind of insurance.
Okay. Kindly tell us why should a client come and get the business or risk insurance policy with Madison General?
Madison General is the best insurance company in Zambia. Our customers come first. We value all our customers from small clients to big corporates. We- to big corporates, even churches, schools, will all give you the best service you can get on the market, and will be able to advise you and explain to you fully what the policy covers.
Okay. Can you give us more insight on just a little bit of more insight on what business or risk can be? What sections are there when getting this insurance cover? I'm sure there are different sections to it, so we can understand it.
The
It can be, yes.
the policy has got two sections which will cover office equipment, electronics, as well as it also can cover furniture, office furniture, which can be covered under the same policy. Yeah. So basically, you can cover your furniture and your office equipment at one time using one policy.
Okay. What other insurance policies does Madison General offer?
Madison General Insurance offers other policies like fire insurance, house owners, which my colleagues talked about, motor insurance, and
Yes.
personal accident. For companies, we can buy what is called group personal accident. This policy will cover you against compensation for your employees who are injured while it's working for you. The group personal accident policy will cover you also compensate your employees to pay medical bills in case they get sick to also pay a lump sum in case of a death of an employee. This policy is very important. It can be bought by any company in the organization which will cover the employees against any injury or death whilst they are working for you. Instead of the instead of instead of an employee once they are injured footing their own medical bills, the insurance company will be able to foot the medical bills.
Thank you so much. Any final thoughts before I let you go under the business or risk policy and all the other policies that Madison General offers? Can you give us a little insight on those and your final thoughts as well?
To encourage every citizen in this country to take insurance seriously. Insurance is not very expensive. People have got a wrong misconception about insurance. Insurance is affordable. Insurance is for everyone. We encourage every citizen to come to our office, go to our website, and find out about Madison Insurance and insure their assets, their vehicles, their homes, their office equipment, and as well they can insure their staff against good personal accident.
Thank you so much, Muriana, for that.
You're
How
welcome,
before you go, how does one get in touch with Madison General if they want to get this policy cover as well?
They can go to our website, at madison.co.zm, our website, and then they can go on our help desk. We've got our information desk. They can get all the information, as well as call our call center, as well as go to any Madison branch. We've got 9 branches, we've got 10 branches. We can go to in each province. We have got offices in Osaka, Copperbelt, Kitwe, Ndola, Livingstone, Chipata, Kasama. You can go visit any Madison office and have your assets insured.
Thank you so much, Muriana, for your insight
Yo,
and your remarks for our on all business policies. Thank you so much and have a good day.
you're welcome, Tinta. Thank you. Have a nice weekend there as well. We'd encourage our
Th-
clients to visit our website and learn more about Madison General.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much to our viewers. This was our program on Know Your Insurance with Madison General Insurance Zambia Limited with Insurance Week with the theme Creating a Confident Future with Insurance. They say the future belongs to those who prepare for it. And with Madison General, we constantly create ways to innovate and develop ways to serve our clients better to make sure that their future is secure and they can be ready as well for any future challenges. We spoke about agriculture insurance, we spoke about engineering insurance, business or risk, even motor insurance that is mostly known, but we spoke about it for most of our viewers to understand even further. And we also spoke at agriculture as well. That being said, this comes to our end of our segment of Know Your Insurance with Madison General. You can get in touch with us through our website, MGen Online. You can also come through to any of our branches that Muriana has actually said: Livingston, Dola, Kabwe, Kitwe, Chingola, Solwezi, anywhere within the country, you're able to come through. Our services will be there available to you. You can also come through to our branches here within Lusaka, our head office along Independence Avenue, and also within the Central Business District town by Commerce Secretariat. We also have a branch there, and we're able to attend to any of your queries and we're able to service any of your policies as well. That being said, thank you so much for coming through, for viewing our policies over here and our program as well. I hope we have given you much more insight on insurance and how you can secure your future and prepare for financial challenges in the future. Thank you so much and have a good day. Remember, MGen, it's worth it. I'm going through our comment section and thank you so much to everyone. Any questions before my live feed is taken down? I can take, I think, 2 or 3 questions. I can ask any of our panelists that actually were here. Any questions from our viewers? I can take 1 or 2 before our segment comes down.
Help stop the spread of COVID-19 by avoiding unnecessary movements. Did you know that with Madison General Insurance Company Zambia Limited, you can buy insurance from the comfort of your home, office, or anywhere in the world in 5 easy steps? Step 1. Visit online.madison.co.zm and select the product of your choice. Step 2. Under motor insurance, select Get a Quote. Step 3. Enter vehicle details and validate your KYC with a one-time password to proceed. Step 4. Make payment using mobile money, bank transfer, Visa or MasterCard. Step 5. Print your certificate of insurance on standard white A4 paper. It's that easy. But wait, there's more. Thanks to MGen's integration with the RATSA online system on buying your insurance from MGen, your insurance details are instantly uploaded to the RATSA system, enabling you to buy road tax immediately. Madison General Insurance Company Zambia Limited, your award-winning digital insurance provider. Avoid unnecessary movements. Buy insurance online. MGen. It's worth it.
It's Insurance Week 2021 with the theme Creating a Confident Future with Insurance. With this theme, it draws our attention to the future and how we can prepare for future financial challenges. They say the future belongs to those who prepare for it. Likewise, when people prepare for future financial challenges, they are most likely to succeed as individuals, communities, and organizations. As Madison General Insurance Company Zambia Limited, we are constantly innovating and developing ways to serve our clients better and therefore making sure their future is secure. With policies like motor, home insurance, group personal accident, house owners insurance, and many other policies, with MGen, you are covered. In addition, with our online system, you are able to buy your motor insurance and your home insurance from the comfort of your home. We managed to speak to one of our clients, and this is what they had to say about Madison General and our products.
My name is Daniel Andrew Chileshe, and my family and I have been insuring with Madison General Insurance Company for over 6 years. Over the last 6 years, we have insured multiple home and vehicle assets in both Lusaka and Livingston. We have received tremendous customer care from MGen. Their underwriting team are friendly, efficient, and always ready to assist. They even remind us to renew our policies before they even expire. Being a very busy person, I sometimes renew our policies through MGen's vast online platforms, such as the MGen online app. The easy-to-use customer interface, as well as the efficiency of the app, ensures that we are able to renew our policy in maximum 5 minutes. You too can experience this excellent customer service by simply purchasing your insurance from Madison General Insurance Company. As a family, we feel it's worth it because of the empathy, the friendliness, the efficiency, and the family which we have certainly become a part of. We love MGen, and it's certainly worth it.